call this the indoor issue, that it's kind of the elephant in the room, that we know in different studies that the average American is spending around 93% of their time indoors. And that was in 2001, before pandemics, before work from home revolutions, before smartphones, before Netflix, all the things. So it's likely it's probably gone up. At that point, what's happened is that we're no longer connected to these rhythms of nature that used to take care of a lot of this. That's why I always say that sleep is a skill in our modern society. If we were to go in a time travel back to thousands of years ago and trying to make this argument, it would have been a lot harder, because we were innately living outdoors and we were tethered to these rhythms of nature much more closely. And we know some of this when we study hunter-gatherer tribes, modern hunter-gatherer tribes, like in the Hudson tribe. We had a sleep anthropologist that took 50 Oura rings to Africa, studied the Hudson tribe and their sleep patterns. They found that their kind of sleep-wake schedules were more closely tethered to these rhythms of nature. They weren't always, it's not like they were sleeping some crazy amount. This is not the answer to your question, though, about how long should we be sleeping, but because they've got a whole different lifestyle. They are outdoors under bright light all day, and then at night, totally devoid of electric lights at night. So they're getting marked true darkness, something that we're really all deprived of in our modern society. So they are, one thing that is much more aligned is that they're all going to bed at somewhere much closer to shortly thereafter sunset. So often like a couple hours after sunset, sit around the fire, that sort of thing, chat, down regulate, and then go off to sleep. I share all that because there's been a lot of changes that have allowed for us to start creating these wacky, weird sleep schedules. And I was one of those people, going to bed super, super late, waking up super late. And part of this is because we have the luxury and almost the problem of the comfort of our indoor options of electric lights, of 72 degrees statically indoor environments. So it's another circadian cue. All of these things affect how much sleep do we need, the timing of this sleep, the quality of that sleep. So it does get really layered here. But having said that, the most blanket generalized advice as far as how much sleep should a healthy adult get is 7 to 9 hours. That is the call out for a healthy adult. Now, things change when you're younger, things change when you get older, but for a healthy adult, 7 to 9 hours. One thing that we do seem to have quite a decent amount of evidence around is sub 6. So consistently sleeping below 6 hours a night does seem to set us up for quite a uptick in instances of things like stroke, cognitive decline, heart disease, and my favorite, death from any cause, also known as all-cause mortality, simply by that management of maybe insufficient total number of hours of sleep.